Hello everyone, it's IT Chill here. Today I will like to talk about mutable and immutable data types. In programming, we usually have two data types which are mutable and immutable. Mutable and immutable data types sound way too technical for both programmers and general public. I will try to describe mutable and immutable data types in layman's terms. I want you to imagine for me that you are a record preserver in schools or educational institutions. What you would normally do as a record preserver is to put hard copies of records into a physical storage like a storage room. Here is a twist. You need to preserve records for two schools that have some shared subjects taught to students. For example, school A and B teach shared subjects of English, simple mathematics, and science. The actual shared subjects between the school does not really matter in this example. Due to the presence of numerous record preservers, the storage room usually have a logbook which records whom places the records in hard copies format, physical hardcover file. We will need to assume that each record preserver will make a record on the logbook on storing or retrieving the hardcover files data. Now we have to talk about two of the main storage room types which are shared and independent. Both schools can ask the record preserver to preserve the records in a single storage room that both schools rent or own and share. The other possible approach is the record preserver to preserve the records in two different storage rooms that was owned or rent independently by either school A or B. Mutable data types refer to regardless of how many schools were present, the schools just use a single storage room. Immutable data types refer to each school uses their own single storage room respectively and independent to each other. This is more or less a layman's way to understand immutable and mutable data types. In the world of computer, not really accurate, the schools and record preservers are programs, whereas the storage room refers to storage such as RAM. The pros of using mutable data types is performance-based efficiency. It means that speed is fast in doing maintenance, insert, update, read, delete, related work towards data stored in the single storage. The other thing that is worth to mention is it allows cryptographers or security-related developers to clear sensitive data as soon as possible after use. The cons are also pretty serious in some sense. If something happens to a storage room, data could be lost entirely. If something happens to any of the storage rooms, we still have backups of the data in other storage rooms. Using immutable data types drains performance and causes insecurity. Due to the presence of many independent storage rooms, it is extremely hard and slow to perform maintenance-related work towards the data stored in independent storage rooms. Due to the presence of data backed up on independent storage rooms, it is not possible for security-related developers or cryptographers to clear the sensitive data after use. If you have to deal with sensitive data such as private key in PKCS or symmetric encryption's secret key or password, then you will have to use mutable data type as a developer. If you need to have fast performance in your program, then you will also need to use mutable data type. Any other non-stated use cases, you can use either a mixture of mutable and immutable data type or just immutable data type. Any programs or systems that uses PIN, such as number given to us when we want to make transaction in online banking, or passwords. I hate to say this, but majority of them uses immutable data type. There are several reasons that this happens. The technology they use does not allow using mutable data type. The developers do not know what they are doing. That's all for today. Thank you very much.